want the family to take a look at this. These are serious issues going on in the black community. Daily news. Shot 6 times. Take a look at the protesters, family. When Trayvon Martin got murdered, we wore hoodies. When Mike Brown got murdered, we raised our hands. Somebody else dies, we lay on the floor. But I'm gonna talk to you about something. What I want you to take a look at is this. Present day and time, as it relates to the crisis that our people are in, is that our people are spiritually gluttonous and suffering from economic malnutrition. Or we're spiritually gluttonous and politically malnutrition. We are spiritually gluttonous and politically malnutrition. Think about that. Think about it. You know what gluttony is, right? To overly consume. Thus we become spiritually obese with spirituality now. Look at our communities. If you go into a white community, how many square miles do you have to go from one church to the next? Think about it. But when you're in the black community, right? Just think about it. How many churches you see? If you go to Utica and St. John's right now, or Utica between Bergen and St. Mark's in Brooklyn, they got 4 churches on the same block. 4 on the same block, and neither one of the 4 congregations communicate with each other. That is spiritual gluttony. Let's look at our Hebrew Israelite brothers, and this is... I'm telling you that there's AOC, there's Lions of Israel, there's GM, but the case in point is, there's so many different factions, but all of them come under the ideology of Hebrew Israelite. But once you become an Israelite, which one are you going to become? To become a Muslim, which one are you going to become? Are you the Asiatic black man of the 5%ers of the nation of the gods and earths? Are you the Nation of Islam? Are you Ahmadiyya? Are you Shiite? Are you Sunni? These are the questions that we have for you. Which religion are you once you become Muslim? Once you get into Catholicism or filters of Christianity, which one are you? Are you Pentecostal? Are you Baptist? Are you Adventist? Are you a Mormon? Which one are you? Let's think about black people in politics. How many variations of political parties do we have when it comes to the black community? They, of course, are not as abundant as the spiritual venues that many of our people have entertained, are they? We could put them on a hand, and most people are going to be stopped at Democrat and Republican. But Democrat and Republican, neither one of the two immediately identifies with the specific interests and needs of our people. We need to establish a political party that identifies with the specific interests and needs of our people. We can name a bunch of Muslim sects. We can name a bunch of Judaic or Hebrew Israelite sects. We can name a bunch of Christian sects. But can we name a bunch of political parties that black people get into?
22 million black victims
politically malnutrition
of Americanism are waking up,
but spiritually gluttonous.
And they're gaining a new
and this is why we're being oppressed today.
Becoming politically mature. And as they become, develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You can keep Johnson in Washington, D.C., or you can send him back to his Texas cotton patch. You're the one who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump.